Okay? Center line, in the opening of our form, when we come from here to here, it's clearly a dissection of our center line, right? The intersecting point is our center line. Some people may do this, where their hands are a little bit wider, but regardless, the center line is still a center line. You know, you take a circle and you put a line through it, no matter where you put the line through it, it's going to be the center line when you put two lines through it. Okay? But again, center line. So when I bring my tonsile hand up and I bring my bombshell hand up, they're sharing the center line. Again, I told you before, some schools do their rolling hand with one hand over the other. I wasn't shown it that way. I've seen it done. I understand why they do it that way, because they say, well, we work this on the line. But again, I don't like that because, of course, the hands can be trapped, in my opinion. I've seen other schools where they bring it all the way to one side and the other hand to the other. Again, not my way of doing it. I'm sure they have their reasons. Right? When we do it again, right, also comes to a rolling, we share that center line space. But here's the center line, right? I mean, ideally, it's of course really a hole through the head, out the groin area, and that's where it really is. But for our visual purposes, it's here, right? Kind of where the woosah would be, the Buddha hand. Okay? But between that space is what we call our central line. The central line is what's going to divvy up the center. And I like to kind of think, if I have to give like a general idea of what I mean by that, is I kind of use where my neck will come down, and you see how it kind of tracks it about a 6-inch space all the way down. So my hands are in the central line and meet in the center. Now if I have one hand off specifically and the other hand's back, when I shut the fist and close the fist down, it's dead center. Because it was in the center, it was in the central line here, right? I turn it over, and now I'm in the center line. My back hand is now also on the center line. They don't get in the way of each other. So when this fist gets thrown, it drops, and then this other hand can come out. Drops, boom, boom, right? Realistically speaking, you know, of course, it doesn't look that robotic in real life. Okay? So we share space of the center line, but our hands actually rest in the central line. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.